Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Tuesday, January 13th, 2015. I am Astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. You can now get my Android and Apple app with text notifications. That gives you access to my daily horoscopes, my daily tarot and relationship reading, and my sun sign horoscopes as well. It's all at leoking.lookstack.com, or you can get it at the Apple and Android store under the Leo King. But before we take a look at all the planets, let's take a look at the Leo King Planet Energy Meter to understand where all the energy is for your Tuesday, as we're coming into this Tuesday and kind of, I'll be honest, coming off some of the, powerful energy that we've been kind of coming into here. And I'm going to put the energy meter at the hot position, leaning towards extreme, but I'm going to put it at hot because I feel that today, with the moon finishing here in Libra, it's at a weird space. The moon's void, but it is starting to make a trine to Mars. And I think that this is an important day to pay attention to not leap emotionally into things. Because when a moon trines Mars, especially when the moon comes into Scorpio later today, it becomes intense and it might become like, oh, let's just jump into this, whoop, whoop. But there's 30 degrees away, that powerful Saturn, and it's in Sagittarius, and it's wanting to look at all the directions, and it's teaching. Are all the directions looked at? And Mars, when it's in Pisces, tends to do unconscious actions, ego actions, like unconscious wants and needs. And especially as Neptune's close by, it's like, I think that there's a lot to really pay attention to in your sphere of, is this consciously right or not? This is Capricorn of doing the right thing in your life, doing the thing that's going to get you to the right place. So I think it's important to pay attention to, is this the right place? And when you have Mercury on Venus in Aquarius, it tends to sometimes disconnect from the more valuable things. And I think, but it can also at the same time have these great epiphanies of what's right and wrong as far as what's valuable and what's not, and like seeing things in weird angles. So, this is just weird energy. And I think a lot of it with Pluto and Uranus that are squaring, with a north and south node that are hitting the Pluto-Uranus square now, we're stepping into radical and weird and wild things. And it's teaching us to make sure that we're becoming aware more than ever now. Really paying attention to your spiritual side. Mars really requires to listen to intuition correctly, not ego desires and wants, but what does your gut say? And is your beliefs going on target with this? Are you looking in all the paradigms before you're moving forward? This is also Mercury, which is in a shadow period, getting ready for a retrograde here really soon. So, the universe is definitely getting us into these powerful new life-changing places. But I think it's having us take our time. Mars square Saturn is all about frustrations because the universe says, take your time. It's like, here's the big, cross gate. And we always wish, why didn't this happen a month ago when things were flying by? Well, things are still moving forward and they're building powerfully in your life. But the universe is wanting you to just truly appreciate timing, truly appreciate responsibility, truly appreciate making the best decision for yourself. So, with that in mind, today, I think there's a lot to weigh out, and then there's a lot of, deep inside of your gut really going, yes. And I think a lot of unveiling about how you really feel. But I think with this today, you have to realize that sometimes the door we might want to walk into has a million other doors that you can still walk into to get to the same place. And I think the end result today is don't leap, take your time, look at all the things, and then, move into it constructively. I definitely think this is the time to construct things, but if your ego wants something, if you're trying to push things really hard, I guarantee you might be met with some resistance. Check out my website, theleoking.com, if you have any questions, and I will see you tomorrow.